Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we continue with our showcase of OP05, sorry, I don't know why I said 6, OP05, and this time we're moving on to Donquixote Rosinante, right? So, very interesting leader. The idea with the leader is that you're able to kind of just block to save some of your more vulnerable units. So think about saving your Sugar, think about saving your Baby 5, and just taking a life as a trade-off to keeping those Sugars and those Baby 5s on the field longer. The problem with this is that this deck is so slow, right? Like it's really slow to finding that win condition. You really need to wait until you have like your 10 cost Dolphins, you have your 8 cost Rosinantes on the field, so really be able to push that pressure into the opponent. And what that means is that we lose to a lot of the decks that can either go better late game than us or can just go much faster and rush us down. Like I think we're good against some of those mid-range decks, but anything that's late game or early game just kind of crushes us. So that's why I don't think Rosinante will ever be a good leader, especially bad against Sakazuki, for example, because they can just remove your Sugar and your Baby 5 with Lucy very easily. It's very bad against like Yellow because 10 cost Big Mom just means that they don't care about you not taking any life. But regardless, we'll give it a shot, see how it goes over the next 3 days. Today we're going to start with our first 3 games playing this deck, and all of those games are going to be against Sabo. We had a pretty nice Sabo player that we went against, so I wanted to showcase those first 3 games of me picking up this deck. So hope you enjoyed those games, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy. This match, we up against Sabo, so they have a lot of blockers. We can have a lot of fun stuff here. I got a mulligan, right? I don't have my Searcher. I didn't have my Searcher, so that's why I didn't like that hand. I also didn't have Sugar, which would be really good at kind of resting their stuff. I guess I'll take this damage to begin with. Okay, so we go Dofi. Let's go for 6. Force a 2k out of them. Okay, perfect. Then we go like this. Ooh, I think I placed in the bottom, to be honest. I think I placed in the bottom. I'm looking for Sugar. I'm looking for the Baby 5, right? We have enough 2k counters in our hand that I don't think I need to do this. I might just take this down. I might block this one, though. It does mean that we also have a second Dofi. That's why it's not as bad of a deal. This is a cute combo here, right? Because it means that now it has the Dawn open. 3, 4. Do we take it or do we give them the block? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. And now we can go for the Baby 5. So Baby 5, Doflamingo. That leaves me with 2 Dawn. I mean, with 1 Dawn, sorry. So we can go for 6 one more time here. Force another 2k or have the opponent finally take their life, which I don't know why they hadn't been taking it yet. So we go Baby 5 first, right? Before we can play the second Dofi, because if we go the other way, we'll obviously get other stuff. At this point, the Sugar still matters because the Sugar can still kill the Nami. So I think that's still worth it. I think that's still worth it, actually, because we can go 8 next turn with the Rosinante and just tap this out. We can go like this. And don't know that I need another one, but honestly, at this point, might as well just have all the 10 costs. I might just go like this. Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to probably search with the Baby 5. So I think I'll go Rosinante next turn, get that Sugar, kill the Nami, and at least kind of slow them down from having this Nami open. And then the Sugar will be able to rest one of the characters every single time. We can counter out enough here. Because then after that, obviously, we'll have the 10 cost Dofi coming down over and over again. The opponent's going to have a hard time dealing with that. So yeah, so I think I like that. I think I like going Rosinante turn 8 with the Sugar. Tap the Nami. I probably do want to... Okay, I probably do want to block this. I might just counter out, actually. I might just counter out of here. Yeah, let's just counter out of this one so that we can go, like, low enough health. I don't really want to attack their leader at this point. I think I can actually just slow them down. Yeah, we can go like this. We can go this Sugar. Wait, what? Why is this not letting me do it? Why is this not letting me select this? Oh, it has to be a cost 5 exactly. What am I thinking? It can't be Sugar. That's what I was confused about. I was like, oh my goodness, I need to read the card better. I thought it was 5 or lower, but it's just 5 costs, right? So it has to be a 5 cost. Alright, that's fine. We still get to just rest everything next then, right? And we have a block of Diamante here. I'm so blind. I'm so blind. I need to read. This happens way too often, right? I don't know how you guys watch me. Like I do this same thing way too often. We do have another Diamante coming soon, so we can actually play Sugar and Rosinante next turn, allowing me to get another Diamante down on the field, which is nice. At this point, I think we have the hand that can just stall this game out. Like, I think we have the hand to stall this game out. We know we have another 10 cost Dofi coming soon, so we'll have 3. We have another Diamante coming out. We'll have plenty of blockers. And we'll have Sugar that's going to allow us to kind of rest all their stuff all the time. If they want to spend cards killing this stuff, I think I'll take it. I need to read better. Otama as well. Okay, so this is what? The Sabo, the 6 cost Sabo. And kill both of these. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work. The Diamante doesn't die because of the Rosinante. So only the Doflamingo can die. So opponent misplay, I misplay, opponent misplays. Diamante stays on the field. They could have done it on these 2 guys and pop both those blockers. That would have been better for them. But again, I think opponent obviously misplay. So yeah. So we get to keep this, which means that we get to still have this Diamante on the field. Go like this. I want to give them this block, I think, right? Because we'll have Rosinante plus another Diamante coming down. So I think I need the board space. If the opponent doesn't attack, that's fine. Okay, well, I guess it didn't attack. Well, I guess it's not fine, because by them not attacking, we kind of don't get the value here. Maybe we just go like this then. Maybe we just go here. Just pop this. And go a second Diamante maybe. Like we can attack with this Diamante, play second Diamante, and still have this become active. So we go like this. Attack for 7. Attack for 8. When it goes down to 1 life, we play second Diamante. Because we have 2 non-active, this one restands, so we still have 2 blockers, 3 blockers, plus our own Rosinante as a blocker. If opponent has a second Sabo, that's a little bit annoying, but they will also need to have like a second Otama. If they have the Marco, they can just kill the Sugar before the Sugar triggers. But at this point, you only have 1 life. You might just die next turn if you don't have a blocker, right? So the opponent needs to find the Sabo, or if they're playing like Borsalino or anything like that. I was so confident about this Rosinante into Sugar play that because I still can get over that. I still can get over that. But this is, to be fair, this is my first game with Rosinante. So you have to forgive me for that. Oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and kill the Sugar with the Fire Fist. They're gonna try to attack into this now that this is a 4. Okay, no, they're just gonna Jet Pistol it. Wow, they're just gonna Jet Pistol that as well. 3 blockers, 2 life. Opponent technically cannot kill me. So we can get the free block here, but it's just gonna let the opponent attack into us. Like I will give them another unit to attack into. Are we just finishing the game next turn? We might just be finishing the game next turn, especially now with the sugar. I think I am gonna commit to just finishing the game next turn. We can rest their blockers and put down everywhere else to just win the game. We can even go Dofi first, to be honest, right? Like, we can even go Dofi first and kind of be chilling. Yeah, you can get this blocker here. Yeah, so they go for this, so which means that we are gonna go for the sugar instead. I mean, again, I could technically go Dofi and just rest everything, but then I'm kind of like a little bit punished by a rusher. If I rest the Borsalino, opponent has 3 cards and only has 1 life. I get left with 8 done, so we can go 7, 7, 7, 9, 9. Yeah, so we just go like this. And this can rest something with 4 or less. Yeah, I was gonna say, I need to, at this point, I need to be reading everything, right? I need to be reading everything. Let's put 7 everywhere just so that we play around a jet pistol. So this is gonna force 2 cards out of their hand. So I put 7 on the Diamante so that we play around the jet pistol. Opponent goes ahead and does it. This is 7 as well, so opponent cannot counter out of this. And then we put the rest on the Rosinante, and that wins us the game. So we misplay a little bit, but what can you say, right? I need to just read my cards better. I need to read my cards better, right? I do think that this matchup is very good for us, by the way, so I don't mind this. We have the sugar this time. I'm gonna keep it. I think the sugar is so... I guess that's not true, because the opponent does have access to... opponent does have access to, like, Marcos and stuff, right? So that does make the sugar a little bit problematic. Do I grab the Rosinante instead of the Doflamingo? I don't hate it. I think this Rosinante is actually so good. Like, the more that I play with this card, the more that I like it. Opponent can try to kill Baby 5, but I'm just gonna block it, right? Yeah, like, I just gotta block this and just try to get another draw from her. Yeah, I guess let's get the draw here first. Let's get another sugar for now. We can play the sugar how it is, right? So we can go here, attack for 6, play sugar. Opponent's gonna probably play Marco here. So they can probably play Marco to kill this sugar. But I'm kind of just trying to buy myself some time. If this survives, yeah, this is the Marco, the sugar goes bye-bye, the opponent goes 5 into this. We couldn't restand it, unfortunately, because we had too many cards in our hands. So this is gonna die. I did forget about that. I did forget about the fact that that will actually die. Two options. Two options here. We could just go Law. I guess we can just go Law for now. And just have this blocker. I'm gonna have to start tapping out of my hand later. Opponent gave me 2 cards there. Wow. They actually, yeah, they gave me 2 cards. Okay, so they're scared of us being able to just like kind of hit them for too much stuff, right? Next time we know what we're doing, right? We're doing Rosinante. And it's gonna keep all my Fadras from being able to get killed by their ability. The opponent does get the Nami. They got the Jet Pistol anyways. Okay, so they get the Jet Pistol. We probably need to start countering out here using some of these counters. So this is 7. This is 7. This is also going to be 7. I'll take one. I'll take one and I'll block the other one. And let's give you the X Drake. Let's give you the X Drake. So we could go 5 here, have them take the life or counter because they've been countering out so much so far. Yeah. Then we go like this and we'll pick Rosinante or Law. I kind of like the Rosinante, by the way. I think I like the Rosinante better because he allows me to just restand the next turn. We still have a couple of 2k counters. Opponent's kind of like 4 cards. We can start stabbing them out. It is a little bit awkward that we don't have the 10 plus Doflamingo. But the fact that this can get restanded and is protected because of the Rosinante does make it kind of easier. Opponent could kill this Rosinante to begin with. If they go for 8, I will go double 2k counter, I think. Like, I think at this point we just play Sugar next turn. Like, how crazy is it to go for Sugar, Law, and kill both their units if the opponent plays another 4 cost or less. Yeah, so this one we can counter. Hina. The Hina we cannot stop. The Hina we cannot stop, huh? So the Hina cannot get rested by the Sugar. Let's take it. So, what we can do is attack into the Marco first, right? So we can attack into the Marco first, but we need to attack with the Diamante first, right? So Diamante attacked into Marco so that the Hina cannot trigger her ability. She is a blocker. Sugar can bounce the Nami, so that's 2 down. We need to have 2 down for Diamante to get restanded again. And I guess we can play Dofi for 3, maybe. And that leaves me 3 down here, so that I can go like this. So let's go like this. Opponent can just use their Law ability here. We can develop 2 blockers, right? Yeah, so, but, oh, opponent's gonna use not the Law ability, not the, sorry, I don't know why it's a Law. They're gonna use the Marco ability. I don't know why it's a Law. So we can go like this first, go to sits. Again, we have to keep 2 done open to be able to get back our, I'm doing sits so that the opponent cannot block with the Hina, right? Then we go 8 here and the opponent can just do the ability here. So maybe we don't attack for 8. I do like resting this though. I do like resting this character just so that, like, they use their Sabo ability here, but I like resting it just so that my 5-cost units can be protected, and I don't have to worry about that anymore. And that's the Dofi. The Hina is such a problem. We do have this Sugar though. Opponent will have to have another Marco or the 6-cost Sabo to be able to stop this Sugar. We can block this one with the 3-cost Doflamingo, because I feel like that one has the highest risk of getting killed by something that the opponent might have. Opponent might just not summon any units and just leave the Sugar here. It doesn't matter how many down you put here. I'm just gonna block this. Yeah, like I'm always just gonna block that. That's part of the reason of having 2 blockers. They choose not to do anything. So they choose not to do anything because they want to just have... So here's the problem. By doing it this way, I can play another Diamante, still have 2 done open, so that still leaves me with 3 done. And this 3 done can be used to attack 777. So we can go 7 here. And you're going to just die next turn because I don't think you can actually... Like, I don't think you can actually survive. Like, I don't think you can kill us another turn. Like, I don't think you can kill us next turn, right? You're gonna give me the Hina? I guess they're gonna save the Hina. Yeah, they're gonna save the Hina here. We go like this. We get Diamante back. And again, same thing as last turn. The Diamantes are protected with the Rosinante, so they cannot die to, like, Jet Pistols. Or Fire Fist, or the 6-cost Sabo. The Sugar can, and the Rosinante can, but you have to spend... You first have to spend at dawn on killing this and killing this before you get anywhere else. I do have... How is that? 5k counter value? So 5k counter value. I'm not gonna block. I'm just gonna give you the 2k. I'm not gonna block that either. I think I'm just gonna give them the... Yeah, I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, even if the opponent has a rush... Okay, yeah, so I think we just win the game, right? Even if the opponent has a rush Luffy, it gets punished here by the Sugar. So that's the game, right? I think opponent forgot about Sugar for whatever reason, right? And that's why I didn't mind taking that damage. So, yeah. Let's see how the last one goes. Let's just make a full video out of this one. See how it goes. We do have the Baby 5, but the Baby... I mean, I guess we'll keep this. We can go Baby 5, get the draw like we did last time, and just protect it with our Rosinante. We don't have the Rosinante this time, the 8 cost, but we do have the 10 cost. But I think it's funny because I feel like the opponent has been playing well around our 10 cost, but hasn't really been playing well around anything else. I mean, we both know that I'm going to block this. So, we both know we're going to block this. We can go... What if we just go here and Sugar, right? So this is the cute thing. Like, I guess the problem here is that actually Sugar's not rested, so she actually doesn't get KO, doesn't get saved. If the opponent has Marco, they can still do the Marco thing. I guess they can still do the Marco thing, huh? So maybe we do search. Maybe we do search. But if I don't play my units out, I will not be able to block with the Rosinante. So let's go like this. Because if I don't play both units out, I don't get the Rosinante to restand. So there's no way for me to protect like the Baby 5 if I rest there right now. So the opponent could play Marco here, and they have a choice of killing Baby 5 or Sugar. We have blockers. This stops my unit from getting KO, right? One of my rested characters would be KO. Which is nice. This is going to be a good way to deal with the Marco or one of their units later on, while also developing a big body. We haven't seen this Doflamingo here on the field. So this is not a Marco then. So this is not a Marco. Do we just take this damage, right? We just take 10, right? I think we just take 10. Now, I do have to be a little bit careful. We saw that the opponent does play Rush Luffy. So I do need to be a little bit careful about that. So that's kind of why I like this Diamante here. We can go 5 and just play Diamante out. I don't know that I need... Or do we just play Yamato? How great is this Yamato? Let's play Yamato. Let's have the threat of this Yamato in here that the opponent has to watch out for. We were not able to get the Rosinante restand, but at this point I'm at 2 lives, so I'm probably not going to block with her that often. Block with the Rosinante that often. We have to use the Sugar now, unfortunately. But again, we are able to just block if we need to. Opponent goes for Jet Pistol, which the Rosinante doesn't save her because she wasn't rested. I think we block then, right? I think opponent just tell us, just go ahead and block it. Yeah, I'm going to just block it then. That way I can kill your Nami and just keep the Sugar alive. So, 8. We probably can search here, and that will give me with 7. We can go Rosinante. Let's go like this. Let's just get this out of the equation first. Let's just search for now. So this is even better, right? Because now we can go here, play Diamante, pass the turn. We have 2 blockers, and one of them is protecting my unit, my rested unit from getting KO. They can KO the Diamante with another Jet Pistol if they have it. Otama. So I guess, okay, so this is going to be the 6 cost Marco. Sorry, the 6 cost Sabo. I don't know why I said Marco. Ooh, what? Rush? Zoro? I was going to say Luffy. Rush Zoro? How much do I want to protect this Sugar? How much do we want to protect this Sugar? Let's do it. Let's protect the sugar. Force the opponent to attack with the Zoro. And then we still have this Rosinante. I chose to block first. Because I think obviously the sugar, like at least the only way for the opponent to deal, like they're gonna have to spend something to kill this sugar, right? I wanted to have to spend something to kill this sugar, and they were not able to. So I was thinking 10 cost Dofi, but because we have this here, I think we just return this to the hand. Like I think we just go like this, return that to the hand, right? We still have 2 Dawn to get this back. So we have 2 Dawn to get this restanded again. We can search with her, or we can just attack for 1 here. Let's attack for 1 here. Opponent can save this Zoro. He's gonna eat up a card or have the opponent have to save it. Okay, so then we can go like this. And now the opponent has to have more resources. And okay, so then we're chilling, right? That's I think you should always give us the 1k as the opponent. That way you keep your Zoro alive. But maybe their hand is like really bad. And here we go. We still have this sugar open. We still have the Diamante blocker. The Doflamingo kind of is not doing anything in these matchups for the past 3 games. But I mean, I think that's fine. Force you to have a rusher here. Okay, there goes the Borsalino. Sabo as well, okay. They trashed their Rush Luffy. And another Rush Zoro. Wow. We could do the same thing, right? We could just do the same thing here. And bounce this back to their hand. Yeah, just bounce this back to their hand. I probably should have attacked before I did that, to be honest, but that's okay. We can go 7. I want the opponent to do that first, because now that they did that, this can attack for 7 again, and now opponent's gonna have to have more cards. They don't have it. Let's attack for 5 here. And we do the same thing, right? This Diamante being able to get restanded is so good for us. An opponent literally is not able to keep anything on the board. We know they have another Sabo, and it kind of sucks giving them the Sabo draw on the trash again. But honestly, at this point, I think taking that blocker out of the equation is so good, while also developing another 7 cost unit. So they go Otama first, forcing our sugar out. So the Diamante goes to 4, so he can be killed by a jet pistol. We still have 2 lives, so I'm not too concerned about this. We do have a couple of 2k counters that we can play. Fire Fist gets the Diamante down to 0 and kills the sugar. That's cute. Fire Fist to kill Diamante and get this down to 3. Alright, I mean, honestly, the Fire Fists are getting in there. We know they have a Sabo in their hand that they can play here. So we know they have a Sabo in their hand that they can play here if they want to. Is this worth saving? I think so. I mean, we could also just block with our life, right? Actually, yeah, what are we doing? I was about to give them a 2k and a 1k when I can just block like this. I almost forgot about the Rosinante ability. I can just go like this, and instead of spending a 2k and a 1k, I just spend that. It does mean that now they can go like this, but I just go 2-2, right? That takes you to 7. And I don't even know if this time is it finally time for this Doflamingo, or do I just bounce this back and attack 7-7-7? Like I can do 1, 7, 7, 5. I can also search here, I guess. That'd be nice. Yeah, let's just search. Let's keep our hand kind of resource heavy just in case. I think I will play... Let's grab the blocker. Let's grab the blocker, right? We can go 5. I guess opponent can save this, right? Nah, so maybe we do go for it this way. We go for it this way, pop this up, go here, kill the Otama, go 7-7, and then play Sugar. So that if the opponent plays Luffy, they just get hit by the Sugar. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. We'll just go like this. Picking the blocker didn't matter. Maybe I should have picked like a 2k counter, but I couldn't remember if I saw any 2k counters. But yeah, I mean, we see what this deck can do. This time we got to see the 3 7-cost Dolphins. We never got to see the 10 drop, but that's because we were able to just continuously remove their board and kind of stall them out, right? So just these blockers are going to be really annoying for the opponent to deal with. But anyways, hope you all enjoy my first 3 games with Rosinante. A little bit of a, I guess, a more slow matchup. I don't mind that our opponent was misplaying because I'm just learning this deck. So I obviously I misplayed as well. So I don't mind that happened, that we kind of get like a weaker opponent, because it helped us kind of get used to this deck before we go to more powerful opponents over the next 2 days that we're going to be showcasing Rosinante. So yeah, hope you all enjoy. If you did, make sure to like it below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy your day.